Dirac delta function. It is a function used to get a precise rotation for dealing with quantities involving a certain kind of infinity. That is, quantities having infinitely high, infinitely narrow peak. Example, impulsive force, charge density for a point charge, short range force such as nuclear force, etc. Then it can be pictured as infinitely high and infinitely narrow spike. This is the picture. When delta x area equal to 1 and x equal to 0, then delta x equal to 0, x not equal to 0. Then delta x equal to infinity if x equal to 0. Then we can write integral minus infinity to infinity delta x dx equal to 1. Technically, delta x is not a function of all, since its value is not finite at x equal to 0. Mathematically, it is known as generalized function or distribution. Let f of x is same function, then f of x delta x equal to f of 0 delta x. This is the most important fact about the delta function. Then integral minus infinity to infinity f of x delta x dx equal to integral minus infinity to infinity f of 0 delta x dx. Molta f of x delta x equal to f of 0 delta x integrate itu. That's equal to minus infinity to infinity f of x delta x dx equal to integral minus infinity to infinity f of 0 delta x dx. That's equal to f of 0 on it. We can shift the spikes from x equal to 0 to same other point x equal to a, x equal to 0 and x equal to a and ഇതിലേക്ക് മാറ്റി. Then we can write this condition as delta x minus a equal to 0 if x not equal to a. Then delta x minus a equal to infinity if x not equal to a. Then integral minus infinity to infinity delta x minus a dx equal to 1. That is area equal to 1. F of x delta x minus a equal to f of a delta x minus a. Integral minus infinity to infinity f of x delta x minus a dx equal to f of a. നേരത്തെ അത് ചെയ്ത പോലെ തന്നെ ഇതും ചെയ്യാം. Integral minus infinity to infinity f of y delta x minus y dy equal to f of x. Delta function may be approximated the sequence of functions delta nx, then n tends to infinity. And we can write delta nx equal to 0 if x less than minus 1 by 2n. Then delta nx equal to n if minus 1 by 2n less than x less than 1 by 2n. Then delta nx equal to 0 x greater than 1 by 2n. Then we can picturize that. That's equal to first condition and delta nx equal to 0 x less than minus 1 by 2n. ഇതുപോലെയാണ് ഗ്രാഫ് കിട്ടുക. അപ്പം minus 1 by 2n 0 1 by 2n delta nx. Then delta nx equal to n by root by exponential minus n square x square. Then the second condition delta nx equal to n 1 by 2n less than x less than 1 by 2n. Then we can write like this delta like this. Then delta nx equal to n by pi 1 by 1 plus n square x square. ഇതിന് ഒരു ഷോർട്ട് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു പീക്കാണ് കിട്ടുക. Then delta nx equal to sin nx by pi x, that's equal to 1 by 2 pi integral minus n to plus n e raised to I x t dt. And we can get this like this. Delta x equal to limit n tends to infinity sin nx by pi x. Then let us examine the behavior of this function for x. That is the limit as x goes to 0. X tends to 0 അല്ലേ എന്താ നോക്കാം. Limit x tends to 0 sin nx by pi x equal to n by pi. Thus delta 0 equal to n by pi tends to infinity as n tends to infinity, or the amplitude becomes infinite at the singularity. For large mod x, sin nx equal to pi x oscillates with period 2 pi by n and its amplitude falls as 1 by mod x. But in the limit as n tends to infinity, the period gets infinitely narrow so that the function approaches 0. Except for the infinite spikes of infinitely small width at the singularity. Then we can write integral minus infinity to infinity limit x tends to infinity sin nx by pi x theta equal to limit n tends to infinity 2 by pi 0 to infinity sin nx by x, that's equal to 2 by pi into pi by 2, that's equal to 1. One has to, in the integral representation of delta function as delta is equal to 1 by 2 pi integral minus infinity to infinity e raised to I k x dk. K ന്റെ ടേമിൽ നോക്കാം. Integral minus infinity to infinity e raised to I k x dk equal to limit കൊടുക്കുക. Limit x tends to infinity minus integral minus n to n e raised to I k x dk. That's equal to limit x tends to infinity e raised to I k x by I x minus n to plus n. That's equal to limit x tends to infinity. ആ ലിമിറ്റ് കൊടുക്കുന്ന സമയത്ത് e raised to I k n minus e raised to minus I k n by I x. That's equal to 2 pi into limit n tends to infinity e raised to I k n minus e raised to minus I k n by 2I pi x. That's equal to 2 pi limit n tends to infinity sin x n by pi x. That's equal to 2 pi delta x. Delta x ആണ് in the limit n tends to infinity sin x n by pi x. അതാണ് delta x. Then delta x equal to 1 by 2 pi integral minus infinity to infinity e raised to I k x dk. Then separating the real and imaginary parts on the parts, then we can get e raised to I k x equal to cos kx plus I sin kx. That's it. 1 by 2 pi integral minus infinity to infinity cos kx dx equal to delta x. അതിന് equation A കൊടുക്കാം. Then minus infinity to infinity sin kx dk equal to 0. അതിന് equation B എന്ന് കൊടുക്കാം. A is commonly used as explicit expression for delta function delta x. Then properties of delta x function എന്ന് വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ delta minus x equal to delta x, then x delta x equal to 0, then delta ax equal to 1 by mod a delta x. Then consider integral minus infinity to infinity f of x delta x dx. Here put y equal to ax, then we can write dy equal to a dx. Then integral minus infinity to infinity delta y f of y by a dy by a. Then 1 by a into integral minus infinity to infinity delta y f of y by a dy equal to 1 by a of f of a. 1 by a of f of 0. Then a less than 0, the limits of y are reversed, അതായത് നെഗറ്റീവ് ആവും. Then y equal to ax, also dy equal to mod a dx ആവും. Then integral minus infinity to infinity delta ax f of x dx equal to 1 by mod a integral minus infinity to infinity delta y f of y by a dy. Then we can write 1 by mod a into integral minus infinity to infinity delta y f of y by a dy. That's equal to 1 by mod a f of 0. Then integral minus infinity to infinity delta ax f of x dx equal to 1 by mod a f of 0. That's equal to 1 by mod a integral minus infinity to infinity delta x f of x dx. That's equal to delta ax equal to 1 by mod a delta x. അടുത്തത് derivative of delta function. Delta function relation have measuring only through their applications within integrals. Then we can write integral minus infinity to infinity f of x d by dx delta x dx. Then it can integration by parts chamber. Integral minus infinity to infinity f of x d delta x. Then delta x f of x minus infinity to infinity minus integral minus infinity to infinity delta x f dash of x dx equal to 0 minus f dash of 0. That's equal to നമുക്കറിയാം x equal to minus infinity ആണ്, അതേപോലെ x equal to plus infinity delta x equal to 0. This property is known as the shifting property of the delta function. Integral minus infinity to infinity x delta dash x dx equal to x delta x and limit കൊടുക്കുമ്പോൾ minus infinity to infinity minus integral minus infinity to infinity delta x dx. That's equal to minus 1. Then integral minus infinity to infinity x delta dash x dx equal to integral minus infinity to infinity delta x dx. That's equal to x delta dash x equal to minus delta x. Then three-dimensional delta function. It is defined as delta r equal to delta x delta y delta z. r എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താ x y z dx dy dz അതേപോലെ തന്നെ. Then delta r condition കൊടുക്കുമ്പോൾ delta r equal to 0 if r not equal to 0, then delta r equal to infinity if r equal to 0. Then we can write integral minus infinity to infinity delta r d tau equal to 1. d tau എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ എന്താ വോളിയം എലമെന്റ് dx dy dz. ത്രീ ഡയമെൻഷണൽ ആയതുകൊണ്ട് ട്രിപ്പിൾ ഇൻറ്റഗ്രൽ മൈനസ് ഇൻഫിനിറ്റി ടു ഇൻഫിനിറ്റി ഡെൽറ്റ എക്സ് ഡെൽറ്റ വൈ ഡെൽറ്റ സെഡ് ഡി എക്സ് ഡി വൈ ഡി സെഡ് ഈക്വൽ ടു 1. ഏരിയ 1 തന്നെയാണ്. ഡെൽറ്റ ആർ എഫ് ഓഫ് ആർ ഡി ടോ ഈക്വൽ ഇൻറ്റു എഫ് ഓഫ് 0. Then integral f of r delta r minus r0 d tau equal to f of r0. Delta r equal to 2 pi raised to minus 3 integral e raised to I k xx plus kyy plus kzz into dkx dky dkz. Then we can write 2 pi raised to minus 3 integral e raised to I k r d cube k.